So, what's up, guys? I got my first request. I was asked to pretty please do um, a video on relationships. It was a little vague to say the least, but I can still cover it. Um, Bottom line with relationships, before I even get into detail, don't rush. Rushing is bad. Because then you're forcing yourself and that person to do something that they might not be sure they want to do yet. You know? If you're talking to somebody and you're not together yet, just give it time. You know? Slow and steady wins the race. Every time. If y'all know me, y'all know I've been in a relationship for a few years, and it's been an interesting one nonetheless, but still, no regrets. I've been through a lot with my relationship, and it's made me who I am today, emotionally and psychologically, and I can honestly say I can love because I've learned to love myself while in this relationship. As silly as that sounds, it's true. Because of everything we've been through, it put me through my own, what's the word I'm thinking of? My own bumps in the road, where I had to be like, hey, I need to fix this for myself before I can fix this for you. So then I started working on myself, and therefore I am able to love and be loved. If that makes any sense. Okay, so there's that. So if you don't rush into a relationship and you end up getting one, congrats! It's relationship time. You get to snuggle. Heads up, it's not gonna always be, rainbows and butterflies. The honeymoon phase ends after like 3 months, and then you really get to know each other. You get to really figure out if they're the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, or if this is just a fling. I've had flings. I've had my committed relationship of almost 6 years. Yeah. It all depends on how you both get together, and how your chemistry works, and how you're able to deal with each other. Let's see, relationships. There's also the matter of, like, you're getting along. Are you able to get along healthily? A good example would be, like, are you able to sit down and talk to the person without worrying about fighting? You shouldn't have to step on eggshells with that person. Eggshells are very bad. Eggshells are made to make or break you. Everybody gets to the eggshell phase, but it's how you get through it as to whether or not you're going to make it last. Now, here's a really good example, as anybody who's been in a legitimate relationship will be able to relate to this. If you're walking on eggshells, basically, you're scared to really talk to them about something that's bothering you because you're not sure whether or not, it's going to start a fight and you don't want to fight, yada yada. That's walking on eggshells. And the way to stop from walking on eggshells is you personally need to sit down and talk to this person and be like, hey, I've been holding this in for a little too long. This is what's wrong. This is, where I think we are right now. I'm not okay with that. Can we talk about it? Can we fix it? Can we find where our next step is? Sometimes it's fixable. Sometimes it's like, I'm done. That sucks, but it's life. You have to be mentally prepared for that. And as much as it's going to hurt sometimes when you do break up because of a talk that you just want to have, it happens. It just means that you two aren't meant to be together. Or maybe you are meant to be together, but just not right then and there. Okay? You can't let one argument or one person or one fight make you think that you're not capable of being loved by anybody else. Because that's not true. Everybody has that other half out there somewhere. You just gotta find it without really looking for it. It's really complicated. Relationships are so complicated. This is one of the most difficult videos I've had to do yet, but it's still young. So, anyway. So, there's the eggshells, and if you can get past the eggshells, you can get a good communication going, there's not really going to be much to fight about. Y'all are going to be happy, you're going to be in sync with each other, you're going to know, what buttons not to press, and those buttons still get pressed. It happens. It's called a relationship. You're with another person. You're trying to make someone else happy while they're trying to make you happy, and at the same time, you're both trying to be happy for yourself. It's not going to be perfect. But it's the imperfections sound completely cliche. It's the imperfections that show you, you know, whether or not you can accept that person for who they are. If you went into this relationship for all the wrong reasons, you're going to have you're going to have a really hard time getting along with that person when it's down and out. When the chips are down. When you have lost your job. When you have lost your car. When you have lost your house and moved away from your family. Is that person there for you? If not, you might have to look elsewhere. Okay? There are so many factors that are testing relationships, especially nowadays with more societal bullcrap, that you really need to sit down and look at it from an outsider and be like, is this healthy? Is this normal? Is this okay? Sometimes it's not. On a more personal note, my fiance and I have been through a lot of bullshit. Pardon my French. But like I said, if y'all know me, which YouTubers won't, but the people I'm posting these for mainly will. If y'all know me, y'all know that we've been up and down for the past 5 years. How have we made it? We've made it by taking the terrible, horrible crap that we've put each other through and learning from it. We've taken the miscommunications, the various bad habits, the stupid fights, the worrying about other people, the insecurities, and we have turned it to where it was a learning experience for us and made it work in our favor. It sucks getting through that part, but once you do, you're going to feel so great. You're going to be like, yes, you know, you are my soulmate. If we can get through all this stupid shit, pardon my French again, I'm going to probably swear a lot, I have a potty mouth, but if we can get through all this stupid shit, what makes us think that we can't get through the little things? And then the little things are going to seem not as important anymore. They're going to seem so insignificant that it's going to be, like, laughable. You know, when you're younger and you see, you know, your boyfriend or girlfriend is talking to another person of the opposite sex, and you're like, yo, that's my man, that's my girl. Like, no, back off. When you're not young, or not even that young, when you're new in a relationship, you're not sure how this person handles their relationship, so you don't know if this is going to turn into something, you know. It's a big insecurity that happens in every relationship. But as you get to know each other, and as you get to learn what will and won't be tolerated, and as you both start to communicate, you'll learn that it can literally just be a friendship. And as you start getting better with each other, the little things are going to be laughable. You're going to see them talking to a girl and you're going to be like, that is cool. You're going to see her hanging out with a guy and be like, that is great. I don't give a crap. And you're going to look back and you're going to remember those days that you used to fight about it. You're going to be like, why did I bother? Like, that's so stupid. And it's not even that it's stupid. I'm not by any means calling anybody stupid. I'm mainly just saying that there's so much more that you guys can be concerned with and worried about. There's actual bigger fish to fry than to worry about silly insecurities, which leads me back to my previous video about insecurities. You need to love yourself. If you love yourself, you're not going to be insecure about your man or girl. You're going to be happy as ever until they give you a reason not to trust them, or a reason to think these insecurities are valid. Until then, you have no reason to be unhappy in a relationship. You have no reason to not live your life the way that you want to, be it with someone or without someone. It's a great thing. This is about all I can think of in terms of just plain broad relationships. If you have any other suggestions, hit me up. Be sure to subscribe, share with your friends, yada yada, comment, whatever. I'd love to hear the feedback. Alright? Till next time, guys.